Hi friends, in the last class we completed rain, where does it come from lesson. Okay, in this session we will discuss about another new lesson. Its name is separation of substances. Separation of substances. Another new lesson in chemistry, separation of substances. Okay, before going to the lesson, first I will explain the definition of mixture. What is mixture? So definition of mixture. What is the definition of mixture? How mixture is formed? What is the definition of mixture? How mixture is formed? Mixture is formed by combination of two or more substances. Mixture is formed by combination of two or more substances. Mixture is formed by combination of two or more substances. Can we give any example for mixture? That means any substance. That means when you add two or more substance, can we get a mixture? I will give some examples for mixture. Examples for mixture are: example 1. First example is simply laddu. Laddu is an example for mixture. Laddu, sweet laddu. Tea or coffee. Tea is an example for mixture. Third one, soil is an example for mixture. Soil, in Telugu nela. Laddu is an example for mixture. Tea is an example for mixture. Soil is an example for mixture. Okay, laddu. In laddu, what are the substances present are? In laddu, what is the composition of laddu? In laddu, there may be sugar related substance, and flour. Okay, it is formed by the combination of two substances. One is sugar, another one is flour. In Telugu, pindi. Okay, tea is formed by tea powder plus sugar plus milk plus water. So it is formed by the combination of tea powder, sugar, milk, water in a definite way. Okay, next, soil. In soil, so many substances are there, so many metals are there, so many minerals are there. So soil is an example for mixture. So mixtures are two types. One is natural mixtures. Second one is man-made mixtures. Okay, natural mixtures means they occurs naturally, they are not man-made. Man-made mixture means they are not occur naturally, they are man-made. Example for natural mixtures are soil. Okay, soil is an example for which type of mixture? Natural mixture. Example for man-made mixture, laddu or tea. This is about definition of mixture. Okay, once I will repeat again the definition. Mixture is formed by combination of two or more substances. That means when two or more substances are combined to form dash mixture. Mixture is formed by combination of two or more substances. Okay, this is about introduction to mixture. Next, this is about introduction to mixture. Now, how can we separate the substances present in a mixture? That means I will explain with one example. Say for example, take some amount of salt, sodium chloride salt. Take some amount of salt in a beaker, add Water, take some amount of sodium chloride in a beaker and add some amount of water, then stir this particular solution with the help of spatula or glass rod. Spatula or glass rod, you will get, okay, you will get sodium chloride solution or salt solution. Yes or no? You will get salt solution or sodium chloride solution. That means when you add some salt to water, you will get sodium chloride solution. Like that, you can prepare sugar solution also. Now, my aim is, I want my sugar back. I want my sugar back. That means the salt which is dissolved in water, I want that particular salt. How can we separate the salt dissolved in water? How can we separate the salt dissolved in water? I want my salt. Actually, it is dissolved in water. How can we separate the salt dissolved in this solution? That means by using which method, by using which process, we can separate the salt dissolved in water. Okay, in this chapter we discuss about separation of substances from mixtures. Separation of substances from mixture. Mixture is a combination of two or more substances. In this chapter we discuss about how to separate the substances present in a mixture. Okay, I will give another example. Okay, it is a mixture of soil and water. That means soil dissolved in water. Observe some soil present at the bottom of the mixture. Okay, it is a dirty water. How can we separate water from the soil, or how can we separate soil from water? We will discuss all these topics under the heading of separation of substances. Okay, let us start. Okay, separation of substances. Separation of substances. Okay. So, what are the methods which are useful for separation of substances? In your syllabus, so many methods are there. Okay, I will explain one by one. Okay, methods for separation of substances. That means methods which we are using to separate substances from mixtures. Substances. Okay. Now I will give a list of methods here, then I will explain one by one. Okay. First method, listen the pronunciation. First method, hand picking. Hand picking. First method, hand picking. Second method, winnowing. 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 First method, hand picking. Second method, winnowing. Third method, sieving. Sieving. In Telugu, sieve means jallada. Sieving. Fourth method, sedimentation. 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 Fifth method, decantation. 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 Sixth method, crystallization. 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 Seventh method, sublimation. 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 All the terms are new for you. Just listen the pronunciation. Okay. Seventh one, sublimation. Eighth one, distillation. 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 Eighth one, distillation. Okay. Ninth one, chromatography. Chromatography. 10th one, filtration. Filtration. Okay, these are the methods which we are using in separation of substances from mixtures. Okay. Okay, methods for separation of substances are: first one hand picking, second winnowing, third sieving, fourth one sedimentation, fifth one decantation, sixth one crystallization, seventh one sublimation, eighth one distillation, ninth one chromatography, 10th one filtration. Once I repeat: first one hand picking, second one winnowing, third sieving, fourth sedimentation, fifth method decantation, sixth method crystallization, seventh method sublimation, eighth method distillation, ninth method chromatography, 10th method filtration. First we start with hand picking method. First we start with hand picking method. Okay, in hand picking method, how can we separate? In hand picking method, how can we separate substances from mixtures? Okay, all the methods are not useful for separation of all type of mixtures. All methods are not useful for separation of all mixtures. That means one method is suitable for separation of one type of mixtures. Another method is suitable for separation of substances from another type of mixtures. Okay. Listen. First start with first one. Hand picking. Hand picking. The name itself indicates hand picking. Hand picking. Hand picking. This method is used when one of the substance present in the mixture is large in size. This method is used when one of the substance present in mixture is having large size. Is having large size. This method is used when one of the substance present in the mixture is having large size. This method is used when one of the substance present in mixture is having large size. That means the remaining substance present in the mixture is having less size. Say for example, you have a box like this. In that box, it is a small stone. Let us assume it is small stone, big stone, small stone, big stone, big stone, big stone, small stone, big stone, small stone, small stone, small stone, big stone, big stone. Okay? Can we separate big stones from small stones? It is a mixture. It is a mixture of stones. It is a mixture of small stones and big stones. How can we separate big stones from small stones? Okay, by using a method, hand picking. Simply we can pick big stones from that particular box. That's why this method is called hand picking. Simply we can pick only large stones. That means hand picking method is used when we can see with our naked eye, we can distinguish the two components as different. That means if you take, okay, this is called flat pan. This is called flat pan. It is very useful for farmers in agriculture. Okay, so for example, in flat pan I taken 4 balls. That means flat pan contains a group of balls here. How can we separate red color balls from a group of balls? In this there are 4 balls are there. One is having green color, another one is having yellow color, another one is having red color, the fourth one is also having red color. How can we separate red color balls from this group of balls? By using which method? By using hand picking method. Hand picking method we can separate these substance from that particular substances. So this is the separation of substances from the mixer is called hand picking method. By using hand, picking takes place here, that's why we will call it as hand picking. So in hand picking method, in this case, which physical property is useful to separate the substances? Here color property. Based on color property, here we can distinguish and separate the balls. In this case, we can separate small stone and large stone by which property? Based on size. That means if we can distinguish these two substances, we can immediately pick one of the substance. Immediately we can separate both the substances from the mixer. This is about hand picking. So hand picking method is useful when size, color are different. Then we can immediately pick that particular substances from the mixer. This is about hand picking. Okay. Examples for hand picking. Okay, now examples for hand picking. Examples for hand picking. Examples for hand picking. Okay, what are the examples for hand picking? Okay, examples for hand picking. Okay, first one, very simple. Separation of oranges from apples. Separation of oranges. Separation of oranges from apples. From apples. Okay. A group of apples and oranges is an example for mixture. How can we separate oranges from mixture? Orange is having different shape, orange is having different color, apple is having different color. So based upon the color property and size property, we can distinguish oranges and we can separate oranges by using hand picking method. So next one. At your home every day. At your home every day. Your mother removes stones from rice. Your mother removes stones from rice with the help of this type of pan. Every day your mother removes stones from rice and also stones from pulses, in Telugu poppulu. Okay. So second example is separation of rocks. Separation of rocks. Separation of mud. Separation of small stones. Separation of small stones from rice, comma, separation of small stones from pulses. Pulses. This is second example. Separation of oranges from apples, separation of small stones from rice, separation of small stones from pulses. Third example. Separation of bad vegetables from fresh vegetables. Very, very important. Okay. Your mom, your mother every day, okay, separates fresh vegetables from bad vegetables. Okay. Separation of fresh vegetables from bad vegetables. That means rotten vegetables, spoiled vegetables, bad vegetables. Okay. Separation of fresh vegetables from bad vegetables. Okay. This is about hand picking method. Once I will repeat, this method is used when one of the substance present in mixture is having large size. One of the substance present in mixture is having large size. Based upon size property, whenever you have a difference in size, immediately you go for hand picking method. there is a change in color, immediately you go for which method? Hand picking method. Okay, this is about hand picking method. Okay, I will explain one example. Can we separate, listen, can we separate mud, that means dust particles or soil particles present at the bottom of the glass, can we separate with our hand? Can we separate with our hand? We cannot separate this particular with the help of hand, because there is no size property. We cannot, by using hand picking method, this type of mixtures we cannot separate. That means different mixtures can be separated by using different methods. So for the separation of sand from water, cannot do with hand picking, we cannot did with hand picking. Okay, hand picking method is not suitable for separation of sand from water. There is another method for that particular and we will discuss later. Okay, next, second method, we completed hand picking method. Second method, okay, in the list, second method is winnowing. Once pronounced winnowing. Okay, pronunciation winnowing. Okay, second, winnowing. Spelling is important, difficult spelling. Winnowing. Okay, winnowing. When we are using this method in the separation of substances, listen. Okay, when a mixer contains heavy and lightweight substances. Okay, when a mixer contains heavy and lightweight substances, okay, when a mixer contains heavy and lightweight substances, how can we separate these heavy and lightweight substances from that particular mixture? Which method is used? When a mixer contains lightweight and heavyweight substances, then we will use a process winnowing. When a mixer contains heavy and lightweight substances, okay, to separate these substances, we will use winnowing method. That means suitable method to separate heavyweight substances from lightweight substances is winnowing. Okay, what is about winnowing? Okay, very important. Separation of, definition, separation of husk from grain. Husk means grain. Husk means in Telugu ఊక. Grain, వరి ధాన్యము, వడ్ల గింజలు. Grain, వడ్ల గింజలు. Separation of husk from grain by farmers is called winnowing. Separation of husk from grain by farmers is called winnowing. Separation of husk from grain by farmers is called winnowing. In winnowing process, flat pan is used in winnowing process, in winnowing method. In winnowing method, flat pan is used. This is flat pan. Okay, it is one of the instrument, one of the agriculture instrument like that. Okay, it is very important for farmers. Okay, in winnowing, flat pan is used. This is flat pan. Okay. Okay, separation of husk from grain by farmers is called winnowing. Okay, in a mixture of husk and grain, which is having lightweight, husk is having husk grain. A mixture of husk and grain, husk is having lightweight. Lightweight substance. Its weight is very small. Say for example, one boy is having weight 30 kgs. My weight is, say for example, 80 kgs. Who is heavier? I am heavier than that particular boy. Like that, husk is having lightweight. It is lighter one when compared with the grain. Grain is having heavy weight. Okay, so that's why we are using winnowing method to separate husk from grain. By using which method we can separate husk from grain? Winnowing method. Can we separate husk from grain by using hand picking method? It is not possible. It takes so many time. Okay, but efficiently we cannot separate husk from grain by using hand picking method. It is very difficult one, because based upon size and color we can distinguish. It is very light weight substance. It is heavy weight when compared with this one. Heavy weight means when compared with this one, its weight is heavy. By using hand picking method, we cannot separate husk from grain. Okay, so in this process, okay, what happens in this process? Okay, on a windy day means the air is having more force on that particular day. On a windy day, farmer stands on high platform. That means on stool. Farmer stands on high platform and he takes a mixture of husk and grain in flat pan, and he slowly drops like this. He slowly drops the mixture of husk and grain from that particular height. Husk is having light weight, so when air moves from this direction to this direction, air or wind takes the husk towards itself. That means air takes husk towards itself, and grain husk move towards that particular direction, and grains falls vertically and forms a heap. In Telugu, vari kuppa, and forms a Dhanyapu kuppa. Okay, once again I will repeat. Okay, on a windy day, farmer stands on high platform and take flat pan. In that particular pan, with the help of flat pan, he take a mixture of husk and grain, and he drops mixture of husk and grain from top slowly. Then if air coming from this direction to this direction, immediately husk move away with air. Grain drops vertically and forms as heap. In Telugu, vadla kuppa. Okay, that means it forms like this. Say for example, this is grain. Let us assume grain. Okay, this type of shape is formed in the lands. This is grain. Okay, by using which method we can separate husk from grain? By using winnowing method we can separate husk from grain. Okay, we can separate husk from grain. Okay, in this session we discussed about definition of mixture and different type of methods which are useful for separation of substances from mixtures. What are they? First one is hand picking, second one is winnowing, third one is sieving, fourth one sedimentation, fifth one decantation, sixth one crystallization, seventh sublimation, eighth distillation, ninth filtration, 10th chromatography. So in this session we completed only two methods. What are they? First one is hand picking, second one is winnowing. If the mixture is having two different type of sizes substance, we can use in hand picking method. If the mixture is having lighter substance and heavier substance, we will use winnowing method to separate those substances. Okay, thank you so much. 30 వచ్చింది.